there. Thanks for joining me to put our Love Story Squidgies card kit all together. If you missed the coloring part, I will put a link up at the top of the screen if you'd like to go see the coloring and color your card kit. But otherwise, I have all my stuff here ready to go to put our card together. So let's kind of put some of this stuff over here. It's got lots of flowers and stuff, so we're going to stuff all of that over this way. Alright, so I'm going to start out by attaching this green piece, and always make sure my card's opening the way I want it to before I get started, because I would put it on backwards or sideways or the way it does not want to go. All the cards stock in the kit or the pattern paper is double-sided, so you can always turn it over and use the back. These larger pieces you could also cut up and change the whole design of your card kit. Make something totally different. Next we have this piece and we have this little scallop piece, so I'm going to go ahead and attach that. So let's attach this little scallop first, otherwise I will mess that up, I'm sure. Okay. And we're going to put that up here, so let's go ahead and put some tape on that. And this piece is going to offset like this. Make sure I want to make sure that it's still on the card base, otherwise it will not fit in the envelope. Next we have this little, uh-oh, I should have put that on first. So let's go ahead and stick some sticky on this. And this goes underneath this. Let me set that as over here, whoops. I'm going to have to pick this back up a minute. I'm going to lift this up, since I should have put this pink one on first. And this is going to go right under here. And how about like that? And we'll just stick it back down. Then we got the mat here, and then we got the girls, or the couple, so let's stick them onto their mat. And they go in the center, and they're not popped up. We'll stick them right here. Then we have a bunch of flowers, so let's do those next. Okay, so I did the white flowers underneath, and then the cream colored flowers or walnut cream on top. So let's put that over there. And I'm going to use some liquid glue for this. And I want them to be a little bit offset, so they're going to be in the center, but you'll be able to see the white flower underneath of the petals. And we got the little center dots, so let's put those in there. I'm going to go ahead and put my glue in the center of each one of these so that I can just stick them on. Alright, then this large flower I'm going to put in the corner down here. So let's do that one right here. Whoops, I moved the center part. This is not dry all the way. And then I put the medium-sized flower next. And then the small flower I'm going to put over here on this side. About right here, looks pretty good. And mush those down a minute, let them dry a second. Then we got this cute saying. So the saying came with, it says, the best love story is the one you write together. And it came together like this is the stamp. It's all one piece. And I cut mine apart so I could stamp it onto these little pieces. For yours, if you didn't want to cut it apart, you could stamp on it or put a post-it note on this section and then stamp that piece and then put a post-it note on these and stamp that center one. But I cut it apart. I just did it very carefully because this one kind of swoops down into this next section. So I didn't want to cut the words. So just be careful if you're going to cut it apart. But I thought it would work best cut apart. I also left the strips one size so that you could decide whether or not you wanted to cut them apart or not. But these big sentiments like this, they take up so much room in the front of on the front of your card that it just sometimes works best to cut them apart and then make little sentiment strips out of them. So I'm going to take this one and I want to trim it off. We're just going to trim that. And you could leave yours as long as it is if you would like, because I left the strips big enough for you to cut them down if you wanted or make them into tags or whatever you wanted to do. So this I'm going to put up here. And then next we have the one that says Love Story. And for that, I'm going to go in the middle and I'm going to give it a little slice. And then to make the banner ends, I'm just going to go from the corner and cut to the center. So I give a little flag there at the end. And then the same for this side. Like that. And then for this one, it's kind of up on the top here, so I used a pop dot on this one end to hold it up. So I'm just going to put that on here. And then for this end, I'm going to just, let's not use that, let's use the tape runner. Put a little tape on this side. And then I had it come over here. Like this. And mine on my original card looks like it's a little bit shorter, so I maybe trim this a little bit, but this time I didn't do that. Then next we have is the one you write. I'm going to trim the ends of this one off. And then this one also is popped up, sorry. Put a little popped up back there. And then we'll put this underneath of his shoe. And then this one again, we have the end. So I'm going to trim it just a little bit this time. And then I'm going to do the little flags at the end. And then this one is just attached, so let's put some tape runner on that. And then I kind of slid it underneath the corner of this one. So it's kind of off-centered here, like this. So there is our Love Story Squidgies card all put together. I will put a link at the top of the screen to the card kit if you'd like to head over and grab one. I would love for you to come shopping with me. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll make sure to get back to you. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my video, or you can just say hi down in the comments. That would be great. Otherwise, I hope you're having a great day and we'll see you next time. Bye.